Hey guys, today we're gonna become the strongest anime characters in Roblox Sailor Piece. In this video I'm going to show you how to get the Ano's melee style, the Shadow Monarch sword and the Escanor sword, as well as some specs, aura and cosmetics. If you find this video helpful or enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel to support me in any future videos. Let's get started. First, you're going to want to make sure you are ascending your rank by speaking to this NPC and giving the required materials. And now that we are Ascension 4, we can redeem all the current codes. I will leave all these codes down in the description where you can pause to see them. These are all the currently active codes for Sailor Piece. These codes will give you all the necessary drops to get stronger, such as aura crates, cosmetic crates, clan, trait and race rerolls, and also money and gems. Now that we have redeemed all the codes, we can go and open all of the crates we have been given. These crates will give you aura and cosmetic items which will buff your damage and health stats. The rarer the drop, the better the buff it gives. So as you can see, we got an epic aura and a rare cosmetic which has now buffed our damage by a total of 22.5%. This will help us out a lot in our path to become the strongest. So for starters, we are going to get the V1 JIN WOO sword. To do this, we need to teleport to Sailor Island and speak to this NPC in the back right corner, and he will give you a quest to take 15 million damage. To do this, we are going to go into the new boss rush, speak to this NPC, and once you spawn in, let the bosses do the damage to you. After we have taken 15 million damage, the next step is to kill 750 NPCs. To do this, we are going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We are going to go into the rune dungeon and get ourselves the best runes to boost our damage and luck while also completing the quest step. First, we have to speak to the NPC on Dungeon Island and go and find the 6 puzzle pieces and showing on screen now. They have to be found in the order I have shown, and once you have collected all 6, you will now have access to the dungeons. The order they need to be collected is as follows: Starter Island, Jungle Island, Desert Island, Snow Island, Shibuya Island, and then finally Hueco Mundo. And now, after collecting all 6, we need to kill 25 bosses. We can do this easily by auto-spawning Saber on Boss Island. After completing this step, we can pick up the JIN WOO quest again and now finally start a dungeon. For this dungeon, we want to equip our Gilgamesh and make use of the auto skill ability in the settings. We are going to auto-farm this dungeon until we kill 750 NPCs, and also until we get either the Havoc rune, the Wrath rune, or the Fortune rune, and once we have those runes we can equip them for either a luck boost or a damage boost. These runes will give us a massive boost and help us a lot in our journey to becoming the strongest. The Havoc and Wrath rune both give a massive damage boost, and the Fortune rune gives a pretty good luck boost. Now that we have killed 750 NPCs and we have gotten the best runes in the game, we can move on to the next step, which is to kill 10 players. For this, I recommend using an alt account and a private server. Make sure to enable PvP in the settings and disable it once the quest is complete. And now we are on the final step, which is to kill the JIN WOO boss 15 times. The easiest way to do this is to run the new boss rush mode, and by doing the boss rush we are once again killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because the boss rush mode is how we get one of the best sword styles and armors in the game: the Escanor sword and armor. To receive these items, you need to run the boss rush mode, and occasionally Escanor will spawn as a boss and he will have a low chance to drop the items. This chance can be increased with titles, runes, races, and clans. The boss rush also spawns every other boss in the game randomly, so there is a good chance for the JIN WOO boss to spawn. If you were to kill this boss outside of the boss rush mode, then you would have to wait 6 minutes in between each spawn. By doing the boss rush, we can easily get the kills for the quest and also get the Escanor sword and armor drop. As you can see here, I had 4 JIN WOO bosses spawn in just one run of the dungeon. After farming the boss rush for a while, you should have completed the JIN WOO quest and hopefully have gotten the Escanor drops like I did. The Escanor sword and armor are some of the best in the game and are very easy to acquire. After we have acquired these drops in the JIN WOO V1 sword, we can now go for the Shadow Monarch sword. To get this weapon, we need to obtain 10 Monarch cores, 5 Monarch essence, 2 Kamish daggers, 1 Shadow crystal, and lastly the King of Shadows title. To get these items, we need to farm the double dungeon on Dungeon Island. This dungeon consists of 15 rounds. Once again, you are going to want to auto-farm this dungeon while utilizing the Gilgamesh spec and the auto-skill ability in the settings. On rounds 5, 10, and 15 the Shadow Monarch will spawn. This boss will drop all of the items necessary to obtain the Shadow Monarch sword. The hardest item for me to acquire was the King of Shadows title, if you were not already aware. Each boss that requires a title to unlock its spec has a pity system. For the Shadow Monarch title, you must kill the boss 140 times to be guaranteed a title drop. There is a 1% chance to get this drop naturally. And unfortunately for me, I got extremely unlucky and had to rely on pity to get the title to drop. As you can see, I killed the boss 140 times. Now we can go back to Dungeon Island and purchase our new Shadow Monarch sword. Remember to go to Shibuya Island and enchant both your weapons and armor after acquiring them. This buffs the natural stats of the item. And now for our final spec, the Anos melee style. This is one of, if not the strongest melee styles in the game. It can deal 1 billion damage with just one attack. To get this melee you need to teleport to Academy Island, then spawn and kill the Anos boss to obtain 65x Calamity Seal. Which if you watched my last video, you should have many from AFK farming. 12 demonic fragments, 6 demonic shards, 2 destruction eyes, 1 imperial mark, and lastly, the Voldigoat clan. You should also have a lot of clan rerolls if you watched my last video. Once you have obtained all of those items, you can now purchase your new melee style. And now that we have all 3 of the new specs we wanted, the next thing we are going to do is use the brand new spec system to buff our sword and melee styles. I AFK farmed this new update, so I have plenty of passive shards to spin and hopefully get the best new passives. And as you can see, I got really lucky and got 1 legendary and 2 mythical passives. This will boost my damage and luck massively. And now after all of that farming, we have now become the strongest anime characters in Sailor Piece. If you found this video helpful or you just enjoyed it, then please hit that subscribe button for more. Also leave a like and comment, and I will see you all in the next one.